I wanted to do a quick poll and ask people whether or not you are seeing the packs that I'm producing every couple of months after we have a board meeting. But polls are beyond us today. But if you can stick in the chat whether or not you've seen them, it would really help me. These are not quite the same as being circulated, because what I've done is I've pulled out a few things to highlight, but I'm literally going to speed through this in 9 minutes. So let's go. First of all, first thing to note, and this is all particularly aimed at FSD leads, but it's really relevant to everybody. Through the National Finance Academy, that's part of One NHS Finance, there's a set of free national development programmes, and there's something for everyone at all grades. Now, they open at different times during the year, so it's a good idea to have a look. There's a link in the pack at them. There are 3 that are open for the next 8 days, and they are the Career Shapers one, which is for bands 2 to 4, the Going Beyond programme for band 8C+, and the development programme for deputies called Accelerate. Straight after that comes the Career Developers opportunity to apply for. That's the band 5 to 6s, and the Breaking Diversity Barriers that comes up in August and September. So if you're a line manager, if you're a team leader, have a look at what might be useful for people in your team, because quite often people need a little bit of a tap on the shoulder. They're a bit unconfident about it. So have a look both for yourself and for your team. And just a reminder that open all the time is the sponsorship program, which is yeah, you can apply for whenever you would like to. Any questions on any of that, give me a shout, but please don't miss out, because they open once a year. So do have a little look. Right, you will have seen these in the pack that I've circulated. Just one in terms of Skills Development Network and the wonderful Lizzie's area. She has circulated a training needs analysis request to fill in. If you're struggling with the form, get in touch, because we can send it to you in another way. We want to make sure that the programme for this year contains the kind of things that would be useful. She's already done her wonderful stuff in setting up all the Excel, Power BI, VAT, all the standard courses. But we want to know, what's pertinent for this year. Do you want presentation skills? Whatever it is, we'll do our best to provide it, but we don't know if you don't tell us. So please do fill that in. In terms of HFMA, loads and loads of events coming up, lots of lunch and learns, which are extremely popular. You literally can sit there and listen to it while you're having your lunch. So we've got ones coming up on the ambulance service and personal impacts and career stories. But I particularly wanted to draw your attention to the fact that we'll be launching really, really soon our Rockstar Superstar conference. Find out more when the details go up, but it's basically we're combining the student conference with a conference for band 2s to 6s. It's going to be 2 days in Cambridge, really close to Cambridge North Station, and I think it's going to be oversubscribed. So if you've got individuals who you think will be interested in that, please look out for that one, and don't miss out. In terms of One NHS Finance, a big event coming up in a couple of weeks' time, which is the One NHS Finance Summit. There's an opportunity to join that online, and I'd seriously suggest, if you're interested in this kind of area, have a look at the programme and certainly come to some of the sessions. There are talks from Julian Kelly, the National Finance Lead, as well as the launch of the Talent Management Programme, and also the kickoff of the second conversation, which will influence this whole agenda. So people remember the consultation that happened to set up One NHS Finance, and now coming back round to how has it worked and what can we do better in the future. So do get involved in that if you've got the chance. We talked about the Innovation Forum. These are the ones that are from our patch, and you can see on here, there you are, Helen, proudly presenting the Norfolk Community Health and Care Trust. I just wanted to emphasise that we do some great stuff in East of England, but Innovation Forum, we're not very good in terms of numbers. So I've even included one from Arden and Gem CSU that happens to be down as East of England. Even though they're wonderful colleagues, it's a bit cheeky of me to include it. We've only got 5. And that includes wonderful work from Helen and Daryl in terms of encouraging their trusts. So please, please, please. Oh, and NSFT. In fact, all the stars are here today. Yeah, we've got NSFT on there as well. Please, please, please do have a think about submitting an innovation. And with Helen's guide, you can see it's not something that's completely onerous. It's very doable, and you'll be sharing, hopefully helping somebody by sharing something that you've taken the time to work out. I'd also included lots of things about Software Skills Network. So thank you, Paula, for your session on that. and there's just a slide in there just about all the bits you can get involved in on the Finance Innovation Forum. But just in terms of those innovations, the next deadline, you can submit your innovations at any point, but they have a cut-off time for the next round of peer reviews, and the next cut-off is at the end of June. So if it's something that you're thinking about, do have a look in the next few days, but don't let that put you off. If you miss that deadline, you can do it at absolutely any time. So I'm nearly there now. Accreditation, thanks to our Cambridgeshire colleagues for talking a little bit about this. This is what the map looks like now, because the challenge is on to try and get the whole region covered. So we've now got fully accredited systems in CMP, Beds, Luton and Milton Keynes, Norfolk and Waveney, who've been fully accredited for a while, and now in Mid and South Essex. So well done to all those systems. And I just say it to make Darryl cross, actually, that SNE is nearly there. So we're strongly encouraging our colleagues at West Suffolk Foundation Trust. I know Darryl's helping them, so hopefully they will be fully accredited soon. And we're working hard with the Herts and West Essex system. There's a little bit of room to go, but just to say that had some really positive conversations with that system, and hopefully things are moving in the right direction as far as that goes. And then my final slide for today is I always put I've got loads and loads of little bits to talk to people about, and I call it bits and bobs. So there are a couple of opportunities around HFMA. First of all, we are a test site for the new HFMA system-wide operating game. Now, I don't know if people have used it. Literally is a game that you play, and you move patients and money around the system. It's absolutely great fun. Traditionally, there was a game that was acute focused that helped to teach people about PBR. It's now being developed into a game that is about how the system works. So do you get beds blocked in community if you don't make right investment decisions, things like that. It's great. We're doing it. It's completely free. 5th of September, opportunity to come and join us in Fulbourn. Get in touch with myself or Keith Wood if you're interested in that. Keith's also asked me to promote the fact that the East of England branch for HFMA is setting up its own policy and research group. So we've got some great volunteers for that at all grades of staff. If it's something that you might be interested in, even if it's just for a short period, if you want to find out more, there is a lunch and learn event on the 12th of July where you can find out a bit more about it, or contact Keith. Oh golly, I can't talk this quickly. Right, NHS England, East of England are running Access Accountancy work experience placements in November. There's already happens very strongly in the Norfolk and Waveney system, and we're glad to see it rolling out into the other bits. If you do work in Cambridgeshire and you know any people 16 to 18 who might be interested in that, please do have a look. The link is in the pack, and you can how to apply, which is all via the lovely Lorraine region. That's all in there. Norfolk and Waveney, as always, doing some absolutely brilliant work, and I was particularly impressed by their volunteering showcase, which has now been published by One NHS Finance. So I've put the link in there, and I'm doing a little bit of social media on that as we speak. But just some fantastic ideas of ways to do team bonding and help the community at the same time. So well done, Norfolk and Waveney, on that. I'm excited because I've got some careers resources. Sorry, I'm losing the will to live here. Careers resources, which I can now share with you. So if you've got careers events, we've got some banners and things like that we can share. So please do get in touch. And as a final thing to say is that the One NHS Finance Academy Board is working really, really hard and looking at how we can invest to help all of us with what we're doing, and coming soon information about apprenticeships, coaching and mentoring. And I'll stop there.
Brilliant, Jane. That just leaves me 1 minute to sum up. So thank you everyone for making the time to join. If you found it interesting, please tell your colleagues for next time. So we do run these once a quarter. As you see, we do ask for members to actually make presentations, and we had a strong NSFT flavour this time round. It would be good if we could just spread it across all the systems, but thank you for NSFT. Thank you for Cambridge system as well. Yeah, it would be good if perhaps we had one from each system next time round. So we'll see if we can make that one work.